Hey everybody, Dr. Red here, and I'm back with some more Pauper, which I might have over-prepared for, to be honest. After like a solid week of Momer, I was kind of excited for an event with a free buy-in that wasn't miserable, so here I am now. In this case, we are going to be looking at probably the Visive deck with mono red Pauper. If you've played against or as red deck wins, you would maybe be surprised how many of the decks that people or cards that people play in it are printed at common. We got our G2 Lava Runners, a 1-2 for 1. If you've casted a couple instants or sorceries, it's a 2-2 with haste. Fantastic card, it's great. Initiate is really good when dealing with rats because of the first strike. Kill any rat. Fantastic, love it. If it dies, its token can kill any rat. It's great. What a good boy. 10-minute sprint, combat trick, scry, lets us bottom all the lands we don't want. +2/+1, gains haste. So you can definitely just have something come out swinging. Shock, what can I say? It's a 2 damage to any target for 1. It'll always have its place. Standard, the works. Storm Strike, more combat tricks. +1/+0, we get the scry effect, which is cool. First strike, lets us trade favorably. Profit is when the fun starts happening. You get profit out. Any of your combat tricks, sometimes you'll be getting like a scry for 2 with her trigger and like sprint or storm strike. The +1/+0 can let you trade really, really favorably against a lot of creatures. Fantastic card. I even love this one in standard right now. I've been running it over the Pyromancer. Real fun. Sure Strike, same thing. First Strike, +3/+0, etc., etc. The Ashino Pyromancer. It's a 2-1 for 2. Pretty aggressive stats. Shock him in the face when you play it. Really good. Skewer is the only 3 damage burn that I'm aware of that is worth your time playing. Printed at common. It's essentially sorcery speed, 3 damage for 3, and if you've hit face, which hopefully you've hit face, it only costs 1. It's great. And now our top end's really fun, because our top end's only 3 mana. Think of this one as kind of a shitty Steamkin. It's a 2-2 for 3. Doesn't let you dump mana and do some crazy shit, but you can constantly keep stacking counters on it. So we'll often find ourselves in situations where you play this on, let's just say, you don't draw it until later. You have 5 open mana. You play your weird. You hit it with a sprint. At that point, it gets its counter. So we're looking at a 3-3 stat line with haste, which is then going to be a 5-4. Just swinging it. It's great. I love the weird. It's such a cool card. Then we have a bunch of mountains because, sadly, in our red aggro decks, we still need mountains sometimes. One card I am considering subbing in, though, in our sideboard is Run Amok. Just because First Strike's cool and tricky, but sometimes if you've got a big beater, you really just want to get through them. And if they're just chumping you with little weenies, it doesn't feel great. But Run Amok, potentially just subbed in for, let's just say, a couple of Sure Strikes or something of the sort, I think could definitely give this deck some legs. I'm not sure where I'll be with it. I'll probably just do a fun even split now that I'm thinking of it. I don't have 2 Run Amoks. I'll just fix that. There we go. Cool. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Nice even split of Run Amoks and Storm Strikes. But yeah, let's see how our sweet, sweet, almost standard deck goes in this Pauper event. Okay, we're up against Norjin in this one. I think. I have no idea how to deal with little Doomahickeys on top of stuff. I'm okay keeping a 2-lander. I'm pretty excited to see Burning Prophet early. So I'm going to keep this for now. We have a 1-drop into 2-drop into potential 3-drop. We'll see how everything goes for us in that regard. We're going to slam our G2. Ooh, I really like that art on that plains. Anyways, though. Swing on in. Running white. As we know from the Weenies video, it has a decent amount of removal in there. White, green, proliferate something. Yep, there we go. There's the Pollen Bright Druid. I can respect that. Now, do we... I think I just want to get this weird out, and then we can start doing shenanigans. I'm not overly concerned that we are going to be seeing counters just start flying up on this druid quite yet. Okay, yeah, they're definitely spreading out the counters, so they're looking for proliferate something or other. Let's see, what can I swing with here? We have double shock. Do I get greedy? Do I try to get another? I think I'm going to go for another weird, which might go poorly for me, but I'm greedy, and the idea of having a couple of 4/4s this next turn, a 2/2, and like a 3/5 is very appealing to me. So let's see how this goes. We have an Iron Bully. Are they going to spread out the counters any wider? They're running strays. I love it. Okay, let's see what we got here. We have our Pyromancer, so we're going to get that damage in here. And now we are just going to swing with our board and try to make sure everything is working the way I want it to. And that is, if they don't block, if they're worried about tricks, we just shock what we can kill with shock. What do you got, opponent? I know you really wanted this proliferate. That is quite the series of blocks. Okay, so what we are seeing here is a total of... We're going to be able to pump this up to a 3/5. So if we're able to get 3 damage in, and they have 5, 6, 7, we should be able to wipe the board, this whole board here, if I can math this out right. And the math might just end up being... Do I trade the profit for 2 of these if I want to... Tails Light Shield's not... I don't know. Let's just... Maybe keep Teo's Light Shield. Kill Teo's, like this. And then we are just going to... Yeah, I'm okay with this. Because if we spend a shock here... I think this works. Don't want a mountain, thank you. Get that killed. And then we shock the Pollen Bright Druid. We get more counters going up here. I feel like there's a potential that we missed. Probably should have kept that lethal just from the damage going through. So we have an empty board, a couple of 4/4s, a 1/3, and a 2/1 on our side now. Opponent was close. I think they might have been a turn away from actually getting their proliferate nonsense off. There's Luminous Bonds. We knew they were running that. Not a big deal. And yeah, let's just go big. Let's just go hog wild here. More counters. Get rid of that mountain we don't want. I love scrying so much. Get rid of that mountain we don't want. You can basically force yourself in a position where you're just drawing straight gas with all the scry. I love it. I feel really dirty about this. But it was a really quick, fast game. Okay, so this game, it looks like we are up against Nain. Let's see how our matchup against this guy goes. I'm okay with this. We have some pretty reliable one-drops. We have a Grim Initiate, a Lava Runner, and some other stuff, and the mana to technically play everything in hand. So I don't hate anything we're dealing with right now. What I am thinking, I think I will just go with... Yeah, let's just go with our fun boy that everyone loves, Gitu Lava Runner. Drew into a Skewer, which potentially another playable. Opponent's holding priority with a single forest. What instant speed one drop could they have? I'm guessing pump. So we have to be prepared for some tricky shenanigans from our opponent here. Playing a Beetle, which makes me think proliferate. And conveniently enough, I have a way to deal with that before it's even remotely a problem. So we're just gonna shock the beat. Getting for a nice, smooth, easy 1 damage. We have a first striker on board. Really good target for sprint. Pollen Bright Druid, more proliferate. Cool, 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 cool. Same thing goes here. Now, what is our line of play? We can definitely run amok something, potentially. Let's see what opponent has to work with. I think that might be our best way through, because even, yeah, if they block a lava runner, that's a weird one right now, because I would love this one to have haste, but that might not be the case here. If he sees me swinging in with both, he must know I have a trick of some sort up, so he probably won't block. Or he'll force me to use it, one of the two. Now, do I like this line? I don't hate it. Let's see how Run Amok works here. So we have a 5/5 on board with Trample. I don't know how effective Trample's going to be in this scenario, but what does opponent do? If anything. Hitting us with the GGs. Feels bad. Is the game really going to be over this? It's going to be over this quick. I'm sorry. I ruined all his counter-based shenanigans, so yeah, that was quick. Let's get into another one real fast. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so in this one we're up against Anrix. Yeah, it's honestly been really stompy so far. I don't hate this hand. We can go 1 into 2, or 2, or 2. Skewers a 3, but ideally we'll be triggering its Spectacle either way. Opponent mulligans down to 6. Now, I would love to see some more instant and sorceries, just so we can take advantage of our Burning Prophets here. Ooh, Spear Spewer. I forgot that is a card, to be honest with you. With our current line, I don't hate getting a Burning Prophet out. No sense attacking. All that they're going to do is just block it with a Spewery Boy. Pyromancer, as usual. Not a surprising line of play. It's a lot of profits, which I don't hate. Do we swing in? They'll probably trade for the Gitu, but then we can get our Spectacle off. Let's see. You know what? Either way, I'm fine with that trade, because next turn we're going to be able to actually get value out of that while swinging in for actual combat damage. Because these will all become a 2, 3s plus whatever we end up doing with Skewer. So let's see what we have for options here. I'm playing a bit greedy. I want all my profits out. At least this will let us bottom literally anything we find mountainside. An opponent might end up just using Firebrand at another turn just to block and get rid of Pyro or something of the sort. Or is he doing it now? Are you doing it now, opponent? I'm not against swinging in with these guys. No reason for me not to. Outside of the potential they have a shock in hand. We'll see. Yeah, if they're blocking Prophet. Let's see. Nope, they don't have a shock in hand because they're using this just to get rid of our Pyro. So next turn we can effectively say, depending on what we top decked into, we have 6 damage on board. So 9 with the Skewer, because we are going to be able to... Well, that's rude. Who runs Direct Current? Ooh, I wish I had more mana, but I'm definitely... Let's see. Yeah, I think this is worth... maybe not, but I'm still going to just get rid of this guy. Go 3 deep, see what we find. Is the Gorge worth it to us right now? I don't... That's it, yeah. The secret is, you just play red deck wins in Pauper, and you'll have all your wins in no time. Okay, this has been fun. This has been a thing. I'm not proud of it. We're really close to to getting our Angrath already. Compared to Momer, where I've heard many people have to do a gross amount of runs, like we're talking 45 runs just to get their 15 wins. Pauper shouldn't have that challenge, but yeah. I think that's going to be it for it. It's red deck wins. I don't want to force you guys to watch anymore. Very reliable, very strong. If you just want this event done and over with, you're not really going to be finding many more efficient ways to do so. But yeah, I'm Dr. Ed. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a like if you like it. If you don't, that's fine. I hate my voice too. But for now, I'll catch y'all next time. Bye for now, everybody!